Hello everyone and welcome to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, round 6 of 7 in the JROC Championship. Let's go down trackside for the commands.
Drivers, start your engines!
As we get ready to roll off here for 24 laps at Indianapolis, we want to take a quick look at the point standings. Of course, every week you'll see the field is inverted from the point standings, but the points really starting to heat up. Zachary DeLello only has 2 points over Austin Johnson. He's 6 ahead of Brady Burkhart, 7 ahead of the RBSTS duo of Daniel Elliott and Cordell Smith. Jake Galloway sits 8 points back. The fan vote drivers and Jay Jefferson tied at 9 points back. Kalen Nosler 11 points back. The most you can gain in one race is 20. 20 for the race winner and 0 for finishing 16th. However, with 2 races left, 40 points is all you can gain. Jose Perez has finally been eliminated from the championship hunt. He has finished 16th 3 out of the 5 races this season, but 24 laps, 16 drivers like always. Indianapolis, the last time we were here was the horrific Riley Spurley tube accident. Now they are back. 16 drivers testing out the new Indianapolis. Green flag is in the air. Perez and Reed lead us down. We're racing at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Perez will lead them into turn 1. He's trying to finally turn something around. Alex Benyaka was able to last week at Darlington. That put him back at least in a fighting chance for the title, though however long shot that is. Benyaka sits 18 points back. As they come off the corner though, Anderson Reed in the 04 down to the inside. Anderson is a driver who's only won on tracks over 2 miles. Indianapolis, 2.5. They go down the back straightaway. Kukulon, and it looks like the dark blue number 3, that's Jake Galloway. They kind of move down to that inside line, but all 16 cars, they're rushing in a pack around here at Indy, and you see them flying by the screen very, very quickly. Outside line can kind of work sometimes with a run off the corner, and that's going to be Jose Perez trying to hang on over Anderson Reed. Reed, though, he has Alex Benyaka right on the back of him. Kalen Nosler in that 17 back in 5th, but they head down into turn number 1 once again, looking for 3 wide action here with Anderson Reed, Jose Perez, Alex Benyaka. They are getting real close. Now Diego Yepes has to get through with Alex Kraft in the middle. There's Jose Perez now on the outside. It looks like Jose's championship hopes, or just hopes for not finishing last again, might go away. He's already dropping back. Fan vote driver this week is Peter Onjak, narrowly beating Riley Spurley tube out for the fan vote, which was a very controversial topic. These guys are about to crash here, getting real close together, but Jose Perez trying to hang on. Now Kukulon and Kraft making contact. Up front, Kalen Nosler looking for a move on Alex Benyaka, but many fans wanted to see Spurley tube at Indy to try to have him get that redemption, be able to win at the track that took so much away from him last season. Peter Onjak beat him out in the tiebreaker vote, and Onjak is here. The 55 team, it's been pretty strong this season. A couple good finishes, couple bad finishes. Onjak set to take it for round 6. He's right now fighting Sebastian Kukulon, but out in front, Alex Benyaka looking to go 2 in a row here in the JROC. You got Kalen Nosler, Anderson Reed, Diego Yepes right behind him. And Reed, this could be the best way for him to get into a title or into the JROC for Season 3. Again, the JROC has not had their contract renewed just yet. Kukulon now in 4th. You got the 55 of Peter Onjak looking for a move on there. Yepes, Nosler trying to pull away. Got the 00. That's Daniel Elliott. What we're talking about here, Austin Johnson has really launched away from DeLello. That puts Johnson as your points leader, or at least it should. The thing about the point standings, remember, in the JROC, the winner gets 20 points. Second, 17. Third, 15. 4th, 13, and 11 to 5th. Then it goes by 1 all the way down to last, which would be 10, 9, 8, and so on. That means if you finish up front, you have a better chance at picking up some title hopes and putting a big distance heading into Atlanta next weekend. But right now, it looks like most of the field's starting to get single-filed out. Anderson Reed all over the back of Kalen Nosler for 2nd. As they run right now, or not as they run right now, but as they run coming into this race, drivers such as Sebastian Kukulon, Alex Kraft, Matty Porta, Alex Benyaka, Colton Lane, Diego Yepes, Anderson Reed, they need to finish up here and pull away from guys like DeLello, Johnson, Burkhart, and the RBSTS team. Those guys could end up not having a chance at Atlanta in the next weekend. However, this could be entertaining. 16 drivers means a lot more chances to get points because you could finish higher up from some others. You see DeLello back in 15th already, but Austin Johnson powering through here. He's up to the 6th spot, now fighting Kalen Nosler for a top 5 run here as they head into turns 3 and 4. Indianapolis was proposed for season 5 of the NSDCA in the Crown Royal Truck Series, but will not happen until at least season 6. It is scheduled for a possible cup date. Down the front straightaway they go. Kalen Nosler, Jose Perez, they're all nose to tail. You also got the 55 further back, but these guys are trying to work together down the front straightaway, trying to stay packed up to this front group. Yepes now a little bit slower. He's going to lose some time. Nosler goes by. Perez, Onjak trying to go by. Zachary DeLello, we've noticed when he starts in the back now, not really that fast. The first 3 races, very strong. One at Daytona, of course, from starting on the pole. Started on the pole at Auto Club because we did not invert the field at that time, and he ran still inside the top 5. Watkins Glen was a pretty solid run as well, but now it's kind of teetered off. Bristol was horrible for the 57 team in comparison, finishing in 9th, losing a lot of time to Austin Johnson. He is now 13th right now, 6 to 24 complete. We are just about to cap off 1/4 of this race done. DeLello right now in the 13th position. He has to gain some more spots if he wants to be part of this championship hunt. And Brady Burkhart was a driver we haven't really noted that was doing too well in the JROC, but he is. He's 3rd in points after a lot of shakeups there. And now DeLello, Burkhart, and Johnson going to be 3 wide. That is your top 3 in points, getting aggressive at the back. Johnson might have gotten a piece of Burkhart there, but Brady trying to move up the middle. DeLello now on the inside, and Austin Johnson goes from way up front to way in the back. He's now looking to drop out of the top 14. Top 2 pulling away, though. That's Alex Benyako and Anderson Reed, the 2 drivers who were the long shots in the Mountain Dew Custom Series title when they headed to Kansas, but were still mathematically eligible. They are 1st and 2nd. Benyako won last week at Darlington, and Anderson Reed, again, 3 wins to his career. All 3 came at tracks over 2 miles. A very strong driver here he could be looking at, and going for the lead now on Benyako as they head through turn number 1. Down now, Sebastian Kukulon moves himself into 3rd. There you see Daniel Elliott as Peter Onjak throws it in that 55, but Daniel Elliott, he's trying to pick up what Cordell did. Cordell, very, very fast in that 00 when he drove. Cordell sits with a 5.6 average finish for his 3 races this season, only one of them not being a top 5 run. Cordell did very well in this 00. Daniel Elliott has not really shown that much, and he's trying to get this ride for Atlanta, but it's really not going well. At Bristol, it was a mediocre, Bristol was Cordell Smith, I apologize. Daytona was a mediocre performance, but he came back at Darlington and tried to do something. Did not do too much, though, so he's trying to put himself in the position to possibly be able to drive this car at Atlanta, but it looks like Cordell Smith will get the upper hand there, trying to lead the RBSTS team to a JROC championship. Benyako now fighting Anderson Reed. Sebastian Kukulon is up there. Now the field's starting to kind of spread out. The draft is big at Indy. You see how long this back straightaway is. These cars reaching just about 195 heading into the corners, and the draft is a big factor in that. Kukulon now on the inside of Anderson Reed as they come through turns 3 and 4, and there you see Peter Onjak jump into the inside as well. All 16 guys. It looks like they're trying to run a bit more calm because of what happened the last time they were at Indianapolis. There were a lot of crashes in that Crown Royal Truck Series testing, and of course the one with Spoiler Tube and Ethan Head, causing both of them to miss a good portion or all of the last season. These guys, though, are racing hard. They're still putting up some fast laps, and we're going to go ahead and take you to a commercial break. 10 to 24 done here at the JROC at Indianapolis. Bring you guys back to the action after this. Back live at Indianapolis as we are just over halfway, and now Peter Onjak challenging Alex Benyako for the race lead. Peter has not gone to victory lane in any form since season number 1 at Kentucky, looking to put himself back on top, get some momentum heading into the season. He is now, right now, in your race lead. You got further back, though. That's Sebastian Kukulon into 2nd as Benyako gets really shuffled out. Nosler 3rd, Reed 4th. Benyako back to 5th, Yepes 6th, DeLello and Austin Johnson, the 2 drivers fighting for the title right now. They are 7th and 8th, nose to tail. Jose Perez 9th and Jay Jefferson in 10th. Colton Lane 11th. Back in 12th is Daniel Elliott. 13th, Brady Burkhart. He's kind of fallen away. 14th, Jake Galloway. So 3rd, 4th, and 5th in the points at the back of this pack. And then you also got Matty Porta and Alex Kraft at the very back, your two road course drivers. Kukulon now getting the push from Kalen Nosler. Nosler used to be on Rockstar Energy Racing. Now he's pushing his old team owner, Sebastian Kukulon, into turn one. They're going for the lead on Peter Onjak. Can they make it stick? Onjak to the outside and drops back and give the lead to Kukulon. No wins in the NSDCA, but one win in the JROC. That was at Chicagoland last season, which I believe was also round 6. So, could he go 2 in a row for that? I'd have to fact check, but he could win here at Indy. Now, Anderson Reed and Peter Onjak going at it. Diego Yepes, I don't think he has a JROC win, which is surprising. He's 5th right now. It's been a horrible JROC season. He's 14th in points. Probably not going to be part of the championship battle heading into Atlanta, but he is there. Austin Johnson now pulling away from DeLello. That's what he needs for the points standings battle. But right now, up in front, it's Sebastian Kukulon coming down. 9 to go at Indy. The fact that these 16 drivers are racing so cleanly, they're racing hard, but they're racing clean. That's great to see here at Indianapolis. Back in 3rd, though, Anderson Reed. We've talked about it multiple times, but mostly every time when we talk about Anderson, we bring up that he's good at these big tracks. And right now, he's up in 3rd. He's proven that he is speedy. Though he is 15th in points, a win will not put him back into a championship hunt. It'd still be a long shot at Atlanta for him to get up there. But this 04 team, he's up in 2nd. He has his team owner in the NSDCA, Peter Onjak, right behind him. Could these two work together? Slingshot around Kukulon, try to win the race. Onjak just throws the brake on there, trying to, I guess, hold up Austin Johnson, and he might get that. Maybe he's playing some Zachary DeLello defense here, because he just forced Austin Johnson to the outside line. DeLello back there in that 57 now working with Colton Lane, and we know Lane won't do any favors for Austin Johnson. But as they come off the corner now, Johnson might be shuffling back. DeLello's going to be up on the outside, so it looks like Johnson's going to fall back into the clutches of DeLello. Burkhart again. Man, the top 5 in points, they are right there. The light blue 3, the green 99, the silver 57, the red 00, the dark blue 48. That is 1st through 5th in points. None of them right now inside the top half of the field, so these guys are racing hard at the back looking for those points, but up front, it's those underdogs. Kukulon, Reed now pulling away. Nosler up there, even Peter Onjak. The fan vote, guys, the first season of the JROC that the fan vote has been put into play. Right now, the 55 team, they're up in 4th. He drove the JROC last season for the 44 team. Did not do much in that. Right now, he's back in with the fan vote at Indy. UC goes up the track. Alex Benyako and Yepes. Maybe a little bit of aggression there. Now Austin Johnson back down in front of Burkhart and them, but they're trying to work around Perez. Daniel Elliott, Jake Galloway at the back, and Alex Kraft, again, not an oval driver, and he is now, looks like, to have lost the draft of the pack. And that's going to pretty much be all she wrote for Kraft unless a caution comes out before the end of this race. Does not look like he'll be a part of this one. Kalen Nosler up in P3 trying to chase down Anderson Reed. Nosler has been known to topple some of the greats in the NSDCA. He went toe-to-toe with the number 77 of Diego Yepes in the Crown Royal Truck Series Season 1 at Nashville, and then he went on and won the All-Star race against Diego in the same season for Red Bull Motorsports. Nosler is a very fast driver, just has not gotten the equipment that he deserves. For the first 2 seasons of the NSDCA, he drove for his own team. In season number 3 of the NSDCA, moved to Red Bull Motorsports, and in season 4, he had a chance at a ride with Butcher Gatorade Motorsports, and after that crash, he was taken out of that. He's up in 3rd, a very fast driver. Can he get up there, defend, or go against Kukulon, Reed, and it looks like Alex Benyako for this race win. We got 5 laps to go this time by Ford. The top 4 pulling away, but 6th on back to about 12th or 13th. They are racing hard, and they are 2x2 in just a pack. Could we see some chaos at the back of this one? You got Burkhart DeLello now ahead of Austin Johnson. There is Daniel Elliott. Jake Galloway not really doing any favors for that. He's dropping to the back as well. 3-wide move by Peter Onjak getting aggressive. Now Brady trying to get those points, trying to take the points lead for himself, makes a big move. Now Colton Lane slams the door on DeLello, but he's still going to get a nose under in that 57, trying not to let Brady pull away, but Brady and Onjak now could be working together to catch this top 4, and you see this top 4. They are 1, 2, 3, and 4 right now. They go on through about a second and a half ahead of the rest. Reed with a big run off of the corner. Now he gets to the inside of Kukulon. Looking for the race lead is Anderson Reed. Kukulon on the outside trying to use that momentum, and they come down the front straightaway side by side for first through fourth. Looks like they're going to all get back into single file. Nosler now trying to get a run, but Benyako fighting hard on the inside. The top four staying right there. Now Burkhart down to the inside of Onjak trying to pick up those points. DeLello is very far ahead of Austin Johnson, who is now dropped to the 15th position in that number 3. Jose Perez throws the door on him, so Johnson could be losing some points here at the end of this one, especially if Burkhart maintains that gap to the rest of the field. But these guys are trying to catch this top 4. They are getting there. Anderson Reed all over the back of Kukulon as they head into 3 and 4. Now Reed all over the back of him. Coming off of the corner, he's trying to get a nose under him this time, trying to keep that momentum in the 04. Down to the bottom, he has Alex Benyako with him. Nosler now starting to lose the front draft. Benyako, contact between the 04 and 12, and now Benyako's looking to make it 3 wide across the line. 3 to go at Indy. Benyako won't get there. Reed leads that lap, and they are going to be racing hard for this race win. Anderson Reed pulls away into the race lead. Now Benyako into second. You got Nosler versus Kukulon. That is the battle for third as they go. And now Nosler on the inside trying to pull up and pass Kukulon. Burkhart in fifth. Onjak sixth. DeLello seventh. As they run right there, I believe Burkhart would only be 3 points behind DeLello instead of 6. Austin Johnson losing a very big amount as they run. Right now, Nosler back into third. Benyako second. You got Reed in first. Looking back there once again. Austin Johnson working his way under Matty Porta. You got Daniel Elliott right there. But there is DeLello and Burkhart, who would be fighting for this championship as they go right now. 2 laps to go at Indianapolis. Anderson Reed, can he get his fourth win? Fourth win here on the 2-mile ovals. Now this 04 team, they're trying to hang on. They're trying to win. If Peter Onjak can't win, he's sure as hell gonna let that 04 team do it. And Benyako clears into second with some momentum, looking to go 2 in a row for the first time in the JROC. You got Nosler and Kukulon trying to work together. The ex-teammates, maybe they'll play nice, try to gang up on the front too. Further back, you got Burkhart, Onjak, DeLello. They're working together. Austin Johnson trying to clear a couple guys, not go into Atlanta with such a big loss. But Reed and Benyako is going to be the final battle for this one, unless they crash. They already got together, Reed and Kukulon did. Will Benyako do the same? White flag in the air at Indy as they go down the front straightaway. Anderson Reed trying to hold on. 1 more lap to go. Down into turn 1, Reed holds it. Benyako right behind him, trying to get some momentum, trying to pull up, trying to pass this 04 team. Nosler, though, he's bringing some momentum. If he can get a sniff of the draft, he might get a run off the corner. Benyako has a run. He's looking to the inside, back to the top and bottom. Where is he going to go? Will he make the move into turn 3 and go for this race victory? Will he wait till turn 4? And there he goes, down to the bottom of the 04, side by side into turn 3. Reed up the track. Benyako does not get the run, but he gets a bit of a run off a corner. The Reed in the 04 trying to hang on. Off of turn 4, it's going to be too late. Anderson Reed, he is the 2-mile king, and he's going to win at the most historic track in North America. Anderson Reed wins at Indianapolis. And that will shake up the points. Brady Burkhart now going to finish just 2 spots ahead of Zachary DeLello. I believe that will put him just 4 points behind Zachary DeLello heading into Atlanta. But Austin Johnson loses a very big amount. He will sit most likely about 10 points back. A couple more guys will lose their chance at the title, including Diego Yepes, including Colton Lane. Alex Kraft most likely will lose it as well. But Anderson Reed wins it. 15th in the points. Started this race in second, and a very strong 2-mile oval driver. He comes home with the victory at Indianapolis. What a finish for Anderson Reed. Thank you guys for tuning in to round 6 of 7 in the JROC. Just 1 more to go, the finale at Atlanta. A great race, and Anderson Reed comes home and takes it all. We'll see you guys next time on the JROC at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the finale. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.